I think that's enough for the basics.
Oh, right. Well, I guess it'd be hard to remember if we did them all right now.
So, what have you got?
Finally, we're gonna do the super powerful attacks. Overdrives. And go!
That's it? You're not even gonna tell us how you do them? Come on! Overdrives aren't like normal specials. They need a little extra something.
Huh? What do you mean? Like you gotta get hyped or something?
Are you an idiot? Check out your tension gauge. Down there in the corner. You need at least 50% of that to whip out an overdrive. Build tension, you move forward or go on the offensive.
Still sounds like getting hyped up to me.
Yeah. Sorry, you're toast. Hold still. Pain in the ass. Had enough? We're done here. Stay down. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Here comes the big one. Dragon install! You go into the Hellfire state when your HP gets real low. You can tell because the gauge starts blinking. If you use overdrives in Hellfire, then they deal more damage or last longer. Kind of like an adrenaline burst, I guess. Stay down! Stay down! Pain in the ass. Sorry, you're toast. Pain in the ass. Had enough?
All right, I think that just about does it.
Whoa, hold on. You're missing something pretty important.
What is it?
What? I gotta show you everything? I'm about to teach you something that ain't in that book of yours, so pay attention. First, we got Roman cancels. You know what they do?
They get you out of any states, like moving or attacking, and let you move again.
Not bad. They also slow down everything around you. And not just your opponent's movements, everything they do. That gunflame I did slowed down, right? That's a Roman cancel.
Whoa, awesome. So, you can also follow up with attacks you normally couldn't, right?
Exactly. Don't think too hard about it, though. The basic idea is that a Roman cancel lets you interrupt whatever you're in the middle of and do something else. Plus, it slows the other guy down. But the effects of a Roman cancel and how much tension you need for it changes depending on the situation. First is when you land an attack. Doesn't matter if it actually connects or if the other guy blocks it. I'm just talking about the moment it hits. That'll cost 50% of your tension, but it also slaps him with the most slowdown, so it's good for combos. Anyway, that's called a red Roman cancel. I know that was probably pretty boring for you, so how about we try it out? Hold still! Damn! Come on, try! Hold still! Damn! No! Hold still! Damn! Hold still! Damn! Hold still! Damn! Next we've got yellow Roman cancels. You get one of these by putting in the command for Roman cancel right after an attack that doesn't hit your opponent. If you Roman cancel while you're running or just standing there, then that's a yellow Roman cancel. They're useful for making a feint or starting a comb, for example. Maybe you fire it off the same time you do a gun flame, then use that momentum to go on the offensive. It doesn't slow time much, but it only takes a quarter of your tension. Watch closely. Go! Gun flame! Damn! Gun flame! Damn! Gun flame! Damn! Last up is the purple Roman cancel. If you Roman cancel after you totally whip an attack, then you get a purple Roman cancel. Basically, if you screwed up and left yourself wide open, it lets you reset. It'll use up 50% of your tension, and it's got the second longest time slowing us. The purple Roman cancel could be a great way to recover and keep the other guy from wailing on you. But it's got the longest startup, and if you do it too late, it won't save you for much. So be careful. There are also some attacks that can't be purple Roman canceled. My advice is to stick to red cancels until you get a better grasp on all this. This here is called a Psych Burst. Use one, and you fire off a shockwave and become invincible. Doesn't do any damage, but hey, you're...
That sounds amazing!
Sure, but you can only activate it when your burst gauge, the one under your HP gauge, is full and blinking, so keep a close eye on that thing. Kinda like Roman cancels, the Psych Burst properties vary depending on the state you're in when you use it. Specifically, you've got gold and blue Psych Bursts. First is the gold Psych Burst. If you manage to get somebody with one of these, your tension's gonna fill up immediately. Plus, while it's active...
Sounds like a great way to turn the tables.
Damn right. You land one of these babies and you've got access to all sorts of tools, overdrives, Roman cancels. Anyway, I'm gonna hit you with one, so just stand there.
Huh?
Stop whining, kid.
That's a foul! That's a foul! Damn!
Next is the blue Psych Burst. If you're under attack or taking damage when you decide to burst, then you'll end up with the blue burst. It'll interrupt the other guy's combos, so use a blue Psych Burst if you think you're about to take a ton of damage. Even if you hit, though, the blue Psych Burst won't give you any tension. Let's give it a shot. Sin, attack me. Dead angle attack is when you counter the opponent while blocking their attacks. It costs 50% of your tension, but it's a great way to interrupt somebody's attack. Use it when your opponent's applying too much pressure. I recommend using it during moves that leave your opponent open.
What's wrong?
Damn, that bad.
What's wrong? What's wrong? All right. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Stay down. What's wrong? What's wrong? Steak for dinner tonight.
RISC level is below the HP gauge. It dictates how much damage the victim takes. Blocking fills the gauge, and the higher its value, the more damage they take. If it starts flashing, then things are getting dangerous. Any hits taken in this state are automatically counterattacked. In other words, if they've been on the defensive the whole time, this is a good way to land a bunch of damage by breaking their defense.
Cheater! Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. All right.
Blocking somebody's attack at the last possible second is called an instant block, and when you pull one off, you flash white. Getting the timing right for an instant block is hard, but the payoff is worth it. Sin, try and attack me.
That was awesome!
The next thing is really important. It's called a faultless defense. Faultless defense is a block that's stronger than a normal block. It's got lots of other benefits too, but for now, I just want you to remember a few things. First, it'll put some distance between you and your opponent. Next, it prevents the other guy from chipping away at your HP, even with specials. Finally, it'll let you block some attacks that can't normally be blocked.
Whoa, that sounds amazing!
Damn right. It uses a little tension, but it's a real powerful tool. If you ever get in trouble, use it.
All right! That was awesome!
Time to talk about the Blitz Shield. It's the most offensive defense move I know. It repels an attack, so it'll create a great opportunity for you to launch a counteroffensive.
Oh, that's cool. I feel like I'm some kind of expert or something.